What's up, fam? Welcome back to All Things Dope. My name is Chris Vargas, and I just wanted to do like a special news announcement. I don't know if you guys have seen my Facebook feed, but I posted up a video that Ben Affleck posted while on the set of Justice League. It looks like, and I'll play the video, it looks like Deathstroke in a screen test. It doesn't look like a real actor. It does look very CGI to me personally, but it could be a real thing, just a screen test of someone walking around in the Deathstroke suit on what looks like to be their aerial watchtower. It's not technically a watchtower because they're not in space, but it is the actual, I guess, bat airplane that everybody's moving in the Justice League. And if you look behind him, you'll see like the Batmobile. So that is actually really dope. But I'm super excited, man, to be able to see Deathstroke come to the MCU and kill the internet on his first day on the set. So I'm excited to see what they have in store for him. I'm excited to see who they get to play for him. My pick would be Joe Manganiello. You may know him from True Blood or Magic Mike, but the dude is a beast. He is super jacked. He looks very much like Deathstroke and what Deathstroke should look like to me personally. I mean, he's got to be like 6'2", 6'3". He is a presence, he is a beast, and he's going to bring that same ferocity that he has in all of his characters, really, that he plays. Granted, Manu Bennett, he did kill it on Arrow as Deathstroke. I mean, to be able to see him on film that way first was definitely awesome, because now that just means that they have a stepping point, and now they're going to raise that like 10 times the amount for whoever decides to be Deathstroke, which I'm pretty sure it's going to be Joe Manganiello, simply because of the fact that he is already good friends with the Warner Brothers crew, right? And just today, he magically decided to follow Zack Snyder on Twitter. So it should be really interesting, because Zack Snyder is, of course, the director of the Justice League movie. So I can't tell you how pumped I am to see Deathstroke on the big screen. Finally, because he is, and people are always asking, like, what's the big difference? Like, he just kind of seems like a regular villain. He is not a regular villain, and he definitely takes it to a new level. I'm excited to see Deathstroke because of the fact that now we have an equal opposite to Batman finally on the big screen. I mean, we've never seen anything like that. All of the villains that we've seen, maybe outside of Ra's al Ghul, which really, Ra's al Ghul, he's not a complete match to Batman, although he's really close. Deathstroke is in the same lane as Batman, like hands down in the same lane. They both are a physical presence. They both are trained marksmen, trained like in all kinds of forms of combat, like just a skilled, very, very, very deadly man. Both Batman and Deathstroke share those same qualities. Granted, Deathstroke, he is a bit of a super soldier. I mean, that's his whole origin story. He's a super soldier gone wrong. He just, his body really took over him. He became very rage-like, and so things went awry with his family. That's how he ended up losing his eye. His wife shouted out for lying to him lying to her about being Deathstroke. So, man, there's just so much richness to this character. I really don't even know where to begin. But I can tell you this. He's basically an evil version of Batman. He even has his own butler named Wintergreen. So I wouldn't say it's an evil version of Alfred, right? It's just his good friend, Billy Wintergreen. But he's essentially the exact same. He is a mercenary for hire. So he lives in that world where he's making a crap ton of money, and he goes to whoever's going to pay him the most. I can tell you right now, nobody is excited for this movie more than me. Now, especially the fact that Deathstroke is going to be in the Justice League. Hopefully he's in the Justice League. Hopefully they don't have to save him for the Batman standalone movie, because that's so far out. But one of my ideas that I thought that they were going to do for the Suicide Squad sequel would be to bring in Deathstroke, but it looks like they're bringing him in early with the Justice League movie. So that would be super, super legit, because trust me, I'm a huge Deathstroke fan as well. I cosplayed as Deathstroke at the past Dallas Comic Con, so I'm super excited for him. In fact, I even have this bad boy right here. If you're not picking up these DC #1s, you absolutely should. These rebirths, man, they're awesome. And for the #1 issue as well, definitely something you got to pick up. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to bring attention to the fact that he will be in the DCEU, and I am super pumped for this, super jacked for it, because I have always wanted to see Batman take on another physical presence. I mean, this is the difference between Batman going against Bane, who has obviously been a physical presence, but he's bulky, he's slow, he he doesn't have the same combat strategies that, say, Batman would, right? He's more of just a beast, just a brawler of a guy. Whereas Deathstroke, he is more calculated in his attacks, right? So to be able to see that dynamic, it's basically Batman versus evil Batman with this Deathstroke. And personally, I would like to see that in the standalone movie. I would like to see him go against either Deathstroke or even a Red Hood, who is also like an evil version of Batman. So I would like to see these elements in the movie, but if I can see them earlier in the Justice League movie, I'm all for it. I think they'll probably sneak him in like they did Black Panther in Civil War. He'll have his moments where he shines, but he's in and out of there, and he follows his own through line throughout the movie. So the Justice League, they're going to face a bigger presence than Deathstroke, but he'll be in the undertone. He'll be like a Boba Fett of the movie, so he's just there to kind of play background, but he's there for a purpose, and it'll be revealed to us later what he's really there for. But I do hope to see, my God, I hope to see Batman versus Deathstroke in the big screen. I want to see like an amazing fight scene. Please, if it does go to the standalone movie, I really do hope that he does continue to be the villain. If not, I'm sure that they'll capture him, and then he'll go off to join the Suicide Squad later on. So that's a great way to introduce him into the Suicide Squad, is through the Justice League. Go ahead and have Batman take him on, and then take him out, put him into Belle Reve. And then, of course, we'll see him interact with the rest of the Suicide Squad characters, which he is a member of the Suicide Squad, so it makes sense for him to be there. Beyond just being like a Teen Titans villain or a Nightwing villain, he has been always a Batman villain. And so I am excited. I'm super pumped today to be able to see Deathstroke come to fruition in the DCU. But anyways, guys, for more info on all of this stuff and all things dope, keep it locked.